Okay, so let's do another Gino's trading tip, otherwise known as Gino's Gems. Here we are. This one is perfect timing. What I'm going to do is I'm going to bring up a website, and how you get there is you just go to Google, whatever you search with, type in CME rate watch. This is something you should do pretty much on a routine basis, at least once a week. The most important market mover outside of earnings, the absolute most important thing is the FOMC meeting. So you type in CME rate watch right here. It's going to pull up this right here. You're looking for the CME. This is the Chicago Mercantile Exchange Fed Watch tool. And this is a futures trading platform, a futures trading market where they actually have a system to predict the interest rates. Now, there's a lot of things here. I'm just going to point out a few. When you get to the page here, you want to be on current. Number one thing is know the date. You want to know the date of the next meeting. Every 6 weeks, 8 times a year, unless they come out and do an emergency or a pre-meeting and they bump up or have a interest rate hike or lowering without announcing it. But these are planned meetings. And since they're planned meetings, they watch the futures, they watch the bonds. You can go in here and see how they do it. Bottom line is it gives you the date and it gives you the percent chance of what they're going to do. So this is the 15th. Now, these dates, by the way, most of the time are falling on Wednesday, 2 o'clock Eastern. So, you know, for me, that's 11 o'clock Pacific, right on that 2 o'clock, right on the dot. They come out with their notes for the meeting. What people are looking for is, will they raise interest rates and their outlook? So right now, we're currently at a quarter or 3/4 by 1%. There's a 70% chance they go to 1 1/4 by 1.5. That would be a 50 basis point jump. You can see down here. Now, just recently, they bumped up to 75 point, which is 3/4 of a point, 0.75 to 29%. You can see last week we're at 3%. So this is a jump right here in a possibility of going 3/4. What I like about this is not only does it give you the date, which you should have written down on your daily routine sheet, you should have locked in your head. You know it's going to be volatile. These are market movers. But you can actually go out. Like I'm going to go to the end of the year here. So we're targeting 1.5. That's built in, maybe 3/4. But what about the end of the year? If I go to the end of the year here, check this out. We're kind of centering at 3.5%. 3.5% is more than double. So, you know, there's definitely the outlook is going to be to raise them even more. And I'm going to go out to next year, June 23. Now we're at almost 4%, 3 3/4 by 4. So you can see that is another 2.5% higher. So after this meeting, I have an idea what's going to happen in this meeting. It's going to be a 1.5 or 1 3/4. But I'm also going to look at 1 year out and see if these have changed based on their outlook. So there you have it, a quick, easy way to check the date and the projection and the percent chance just to get the bottom line. And you want to go over to your browser, lock that in, and save it to maybe market data, whatever you have. So it's real easy to just go over on your bookmarks, check it out, watch how it changes, plug into the biggest market mover news there is. If you don't have this on your daily routine, now you do. That's the CME Rate Watch tool. And there's another trading gem for you to add to your pile. This is Coach Gino, tackletrading.com.